6'6", number 00, Royce O'Neal. The man in the middle, 7 feet 1 inches, number 15, Mark Williams. At the other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 3, Dillon Brooks. At shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 4, Jalen Green.
And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. You can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. And that one's good for Brooks.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Pass to Booker. Antetokounmpo with the block. About a minute into this first quarter. And it's Fox missing. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Phoenix. A nice shot by Booker.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Williams. In his last outing with 12 points. A nice shot by Booker.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker. Attacking without any hesitation.
Three-pointer, Fox. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop him? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a showing.
Now here's Wembanyama. A 26-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And he was a menace on the defensive end in that one. Just racking up the blocks.
Here's Booker. It's a 3-point game. Williams with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. For 3, O'Neal. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Brooks. Coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota. Booker's shot is good.
Overall this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
The steal. Brooks against Vassell. It's Booker on the wing. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Minnesota.
Also, the way he was moving the ball, spectacular. Setting the table so his guys can...
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could hold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much. San Antonio with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Wembanyama. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Hits the trifecta.
Well, if you followed Giannis's career, you know how much work he's put into extending it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now, here's Williams. Green with the ball. Castle covering. Castle against Green. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Smart move with the ball by Green. He didn't like what the play got him, so he gives it away.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama screen. Back to Vassell. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Booker against Fox. Now here's Green. Yet to see a basket. It's Booker on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 5. Wembanyama with it. Check by Brooks. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
And get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. And let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which point guards have been outperforming their peers in the steals category the last 10 games. In the 3rd spot, De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, he's a pest. He gets under your skin. I mean, all these players have the combination of quickness and intelligence you want in a point guard.
Well, when you have someone who can orchestrate your offense and be the point of attack on defense, it makes life a whole lot easier.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Devin Booker.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
Yet known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
And he sinks the second. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down. Will playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
He nails it, and we're tied. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Williams passes to O'Neal, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-5 run. Harper passes to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Green. Inside, pulls up at the elbow. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Fox for 3. Knocks down the triple. Now it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
That is an assertive shot from Fox. Total trust in his jump shot. He's come a long way in that regard.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13. And that one's good for Brooks.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Wembanyama, screen on Green to the paint. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Fox deciding where to go with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Wembanyama, and he stays with it.
They're really working the paint now.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 3. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A different look for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And it's Allen in for Brooks. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. Williams against Wembanyama. Booker, the pass to Green. Outside Booker. Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Here's Harper. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Shot clock at 5. The shot. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead. Outside, Green. Fox against Booker. For 3, Allen. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Johnson. And the Spurs lead by 7. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams a screen on Fox. Booker against Fox. Booker, good. Booker's got 17.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all. Boy, oh boy, both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagnie at the 2. Allen outside. Allen on the wing. This one for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Here's Gillespie. No made baskets yet. The Suns need to get off a shot. Allen can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 11. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans, and that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Fleming passes to Dunn. Now Richards. He's guarded by Barnes. Richards' shot is off. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for him. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And that one's good. Fleming
getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Harper. 17 points for him last game against Atlanta. Wembanyama, and it's good. 2 points. Wembanyama's got 28 points for the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys, back to you.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Allen outside. To the middle. Here's Richards. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Fox is checked in for Harper. Back to Booker. Allen on the wing, covered by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Richards has got his second basket of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama screen. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, that's tough. You can't even box out Wembanyama. He'll just reach right over you.
Outside O'Neal. Back to Booker. Allen outside. Three-pointer. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his third assist of the night.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Wembanyama, pass to Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
Back to Booker. Pass to Richards. And here's Brooks. Covered by Johnson. Jacks up a three. And it's Brooks missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Grayson Allen. San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. Williams is checked in for Richards. And San Antonio with a change here too. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Both free throws good from Barnes.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Williams. And here's Booker. Williams a screen on Fox. Here's Booker. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I like the mentality there from Booker, looking to get to the line.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Fox finds Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Here's Booker. So it'll be two free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
Let's take a look at the best rebounders around the league. Victor Wembanyama, number one.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams, as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
On the wing, Brooks. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker against Fox. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
Having his way with the defense, Booker creates separation and nails the shot.
Wembanyama up top takes a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them.
For San Antonio, Wembanyama comes in for Cornette, and it's Vassell in for Johnson. And there's 1:45 left to play in the half. Here's Booker. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Castle. Now here's Vassell. To the inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Brooks, the pass to Booker. Here's Green. He's guarded by Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Wembanyama, screen on Booker. And it's Fox missing.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Booker, the pass to Brooks. Over Vassell. And it's Brooks missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the triple. Vassell can't get it to go. Suns trail by 18. Booker surveying the D. Pass to Brooks. The three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this.
66. Fans, get ready for some high RPM.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
The young guys are playing well, but it's the long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which player. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Spurs.
See?
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
They've got Royce O'Neal, Green out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Jordan Ott as we begin the second half. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And the soft touch on the floater. Giannis just making a challenging shot look effortless.
Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Oh, Green with a block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Williams against Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Vassell.
And when it comes to defensive wings, Brooks is as good as it gets. And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Pass to Castle. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Booker. Oh, some solid defense from Fox.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Green. Pass to O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
San Antonio leading by 21. Fox outside. Castle on the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, Would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's in there.
Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama's got 46.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And the Suns call time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Dillon Brooks. San Antonio on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. It's Booker on the wing. He's covered by Fox. And that one's good. Booker's got 27 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And they recover it. Pass to Vassell. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Suns. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Booker. Williams a screen on Fox. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
And you know for that matchup with the Thunder, no question they'll be amped for that one, eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, high post, working on Williams. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Booker against Fox. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. Pulls it. O'Neal misses. And it's a Spurs ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
It's Booker on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Pass to O'Neal. Brooks from outside. And the Suns miss again.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Basket counts. And that's 15 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Castle against Green. Outside, Williams. Outside Booker. Over Fox. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Fox finds Antetokounmpo. Castle against Green. Three-pointer, Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And he'll spend some time on the perimeter, but at his core, Wembanyama is best inside.
And there it is for him. Williams has got 8.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Fox with the ball. He's got 9 to the middle. Wembanyama. Good! That's another bucket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Booker against Fox. Right side, Booker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. That free throw good from Booker.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
And the Suns making a change here. Allen's checked in. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Johnson comes in for Vassell. Waters is checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for Fox. Here's Harper. Booker defending. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Here's Johnson. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brooks down low, covered by Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. He has 29 now. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, team. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And it's Brooks missing. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Tries from 6 feet. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Brooks. And Gillespie is subbed in for Booker. And San Antonio also making a switch. McLaughlin, he's checked in for Waters. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Now let's check out the rookie leaderboard. A confident, efficient group of scorers over the last 10 games. Dylan Harper 4th. That one's off. And the Spurs making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Good on the second one. Spurs shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Harper passes to Wembanyama, kicks it out to Bryant. San Antonio moving the ball around. Harper misses. The Suns shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Gillespie, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be a second foul of the game. Cornette's checked in for San. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory.
We appreciate you all.
Giannis.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. It'll count towards the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Deni Avdija.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point, and for the Trailblazers. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. Damian Lillard out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Avdija into the 3 slot. So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning. The holiday games, it just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter. And this is where Klingon looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more aggressive he becomes.
It's Fox with the drive. Chalk up 2 there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's Avdija. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Pass to Avdija. Rebound, San Antonio. Just a tremendous run right now for him. Well, nice!
Look at that. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
3-pointer, Lillard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Fox passes to Vassell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And guys, hold on now. And getting word, we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. Although nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
Yep, a wonderful organization. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Pocket 2. Kamara misses. Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And the jump by Giannis.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Pass to Thybulle. Lets the 3 fly. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
It's that time. We need you to make some noise for your Trailblazers soccer team.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Mavericks. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And right now, the Spurs, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that number 1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Pass to Lillard, the 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Spurs leading by 4. Antetokounmpo finds Vassell. Now, Wembanyama. And for first quarter. We're about 3.5 minutes in. Lillard from outside. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Pass to Klingon. Lillard against Castle. And stolen by Castle. Giannis kicks to Fox. Back to Giannis. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Thibault. The shot from the low post is good. Spurs have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Wembanyama up top. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pass to Lillard. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Giannis outside. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Harper is checked in for the Spurs. And let's now take a look at the NBA Cup standings as the group stage winds down.
And it gives us a pretty good idea of who we're going to see in the knockout phase. It's been a terrific competition so far. And I think it's only going to get better when we get into that single elimination scenario.
Top of the key, Avdia. Back to Kamara. 6 on the shot clock. Thibault for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
Mr. Kamare. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, you know your low-post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can train free throws like this group can. 5th on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
That is a very confident group of players at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
It was more prevalent to see big guys struggle from the free throw line in a different era. Not anymore. This list proves that.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Wembanyama, a screen on Lillard. Fox passes to Wembanyama. And that one, good. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Thibault on the wing. He's guarded by Harper. Lillard, right side. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Avdia. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Fox has it in the corner. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Avdia. 13 feet away. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Klingon.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Klingon when he's that close.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
So for the Trailblazers, Robert Williams is checked in for Donovan Clingan. Grant comes in for Toumani Camara. And it's Sharp in for Matisse Thybulle. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. Grant surveying the D. Lillard way outside. Lillard again missing.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. On the wing, Barnes knocks down the three ball. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Vassell against Sharp. Portland needs to get off the shot. A shot by Williams, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
To the inside. And a slam by Williams.
Something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Williams with the steal. And here's the fast break. Pushing it up. Pass to Sharp. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Trailblazers, Murray comes in for Avdia. And it's Holiday in for Damian Lillard. Then for the Spurs, Johnson, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Fox in for Vassell. Fox, the bounce pass. Johnson, a wide open look. Cans it from downtown.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
Murray surveying the D. Holiday with the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The kick out to Harper. Wembanyama, a screen. Down low. Outside, Fox. 4 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Grant gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Murray. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Fox inside the line. Here's Wembanyama. Harper wide open. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Grant against Barnes. Grant with the ball. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead by 10. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for us. Damian Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Spurs also changing it up. Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Lillard in the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Williams sets a screen for Avdia. Lillard outside. Fox with the steal. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll take on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
To the middle, here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Lillard. Misses off the right iron.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Barnes kicks to Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama going to town inside.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Lillard not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Lillard's got 10 points in the game. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Going inside and stolen by Sharp. To the paint. Williams passes to Sharp. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got assist number 5 here tonight. Castle against Sharp. Outside Williams. Back to Sharp. Portland moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Lillard. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
All right, fans. It's dance time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
A different look now for Portland. Clingan, he's checked in for Williams. Toumani Camara comes in for Grant. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shaedon Sharp. Antetokounmpo's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Fox.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
The Trailblazers pull it in. Clingan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lillard on top. He's guarded by Harper. Avdia against Barnes. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball.
These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Shaedon Sharp's checked in for Avdia. Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Giannis. This one for three. Castle misses. Trailblazers trail by 9. Inside. Pass to Lillard. Up against Castle. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Wembanyama outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 18 points in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here's Sharp. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Lillard. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute pouse offensively.
And yet, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. To the middle, here's Klingon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. Wembanyama, a screen. Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Thibault on the wing. Lillard outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second down for Portland.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Lillard. Pass to Kamare. Here is Lillard. There's the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Giannis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defensive foul. And you got to like how they're working the ball inside this quarter. They were struggling to do that earlier. Now they're showing the focus to take the ball inside.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Harper.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, get off me.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Kamare. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Out left to the wing. Launches a 3. Here's Klingon. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Klingon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And 1:01 left here in the second. Thibault finds Klingon. Lillard outside. The high post shot. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Here's Giannis. The kick out to Fox. Giannis is screen on Lillard. Back to Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And you just have to have an appreciation how under control Fox plays. I like watching him work the ball through the D in that pick and roll.
Fox against Lillard. There's the triple. That shot is off. And so is Victor Wembanyama, making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Checking out the Trailblazers. They didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They gotta wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're teaching a course on the interior, Shaq, the philosopher of the big Aristotle.
Yeah, pounded in there repeatedly. Excellence is a habit, not an action. That is a quote from the OG.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Fox and Castle are their guards. Antetokounmpo out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama into the center, filling out the middle. And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Thibault. Here's Lillard, guarded by Fox. Three-pointer. And it's Lillard missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good. And it's Wembanyama with the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 15. Here's Thibault. Pass to Kamare. Now, here's Thibault. Here's Lillard. He's got 21. Shoots over Fox. Lillard misses.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Kick out to Giannis. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Avdia. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Wembanyama. The Trailblazers pull it in. Over in the corner, Lillard, to end the cold streak, drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 24 points.
Slow start here to the second half, just 1 for 5.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Spurs. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Trailblazers, 9 games back. Thibault kicks to Lillard. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, San Antonio. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Back to Thibault. And stolen by Castle.
And how about the stingy?
Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
Here's Lillard. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Lillard outside. There's the pick. Fires from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's
nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Wembanyama, a screen on Lillard. The kick out to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. That one goes in. That's 28 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Kamara finds Avdia. Pass to Klingon. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Back to Lillard. Can they get it? And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Now Thibault. Here's Kamara. Banked in off the glass.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Lillard finds Klingon. There's a screen by Kamara. Slam dunk by Kamara.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. And the layup is good. Wembanyama's got 30.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Lillard against Fox. Shoots from 14. And again, it's Portland converting.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Wembanyama, a screen on Lillard. To the paint. Antetokounmpo kicks to Vassell. Here's Castle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on him.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Giannis. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Yeah, they've clearly been the more physical team. And how about all those second chance points? What a concerted effort to pound the offensive glass.
The offensive rebound. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Now, here's Avdia. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Clingan the screen for Avdia. Off target with his three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one drops. 34 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Fox against Lillard. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Lillard up top, guarded by Fox. Will it go? Not going to go that time.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Not efficient at all.
Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Here's Lillard. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Avdia against Vassell. Lillard outside. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Portland no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Here's Wembanyama. And the shot is good. Wembanyama has got 38 points.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Clingan. Outside, Avdia. No good on the three.
And his team really being impacted by the fact that nothing is falling for him right now.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Clingan's got 11 rebounds in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Avdia. Trying to end the drought. A rebound by the Spurs.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more. Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Here's Lillard. And the last second attempt is not going for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, and so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
Thank you for coming out tonight.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, folks, that's...
Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So a moment now to see the story for Nikola Jokic.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case, his confidence as well, because of this.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And this contest, the 4th one during the group stage of the NBA Cup. Grant, these teams have had vastly different fortunes so far in the tournament.
Well, one team is undefeated and the other is mostly out of it, BA. About as different as you can possibly get. And that's just how it can be during these group stages. There is just little room for forgiveness.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Hardaway. Five to shoot. Pass to Murray. From deep three-point land. Rebound by San Antonio. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And yep, it's good.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now here's Fox, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Brian, back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside Johnson. Gordon with a screen on Vassell. Johnson against Vassell. Count that one.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Wembanyama. The finish! And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He's such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Here's Jokic. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from three. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
Stolen by Jokic. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, you got to be on guard when Jokic is in the area now. He's adept at reading defenses and going after steals.
Tipped and stolen by Jokic. Hardaway with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
First in free throw percentage and second chance points have been one of their strengths this season. Third in the league overall in that department. They're a hard-working team on the glass, and they know how to finish.
And you got to avoid fouling this team. It's really that simple. They are the top team in the league in terms of free throw percentage because they don't want to waste any chances to cash in from the line. Murray's shot is good.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Wembanyama pass to Fox. No good on the triple. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Denver. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Now here's Wembanyama. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Shot clock at 6. Castle for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Fox against Murray. Over Fox. Murray, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox against Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Now here's Murray. Last game out, he had 38 points. And he comes up with a bucket. 6 points for Nikola Jokic.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Murray. Fox, rebounded by Denver. And here's Johnson. Last game for him, he picked up 13. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. And he lobs it up top. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Wembanyama, screen on Murray. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Hardaway finds Murray. From deep, Jokic. Rebounded by Fox.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look. Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Outside Hardaway. Gordon, the pass to Hardaway. Now Jokic, covered by Wembanyama. The fader can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Fox. Back to Jokic from deep. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 9. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
So it's Denver now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Gordon can't hit.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Jokic with a screen on Fox. Murray finds Jokic. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 12.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Spurs trail by 3. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Holmes. Up top, Brown. He's guarded by Barnes. Up top, Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Pass to Brown. The 3 is up. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Fox, that's good.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Up top, Valanciunas. Pass to Brown. Back to Valanciunas. Over Wembanyama. That one rolls around and rims out. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
On the wing, Fox. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. To the inside. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally insane.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back over to you, Brian.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Fox. Denver getting their last shot to go. Vassell outside. Inside. Ball stolen. Outside Watson. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Brown. Valanciunas sets a screen. Brown passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Harper nails it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 3. Now here's Brown. Valanciunas with a screen on Fox. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been on the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
We've got Jonas Valanciunas, Christian Brown out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Murray in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Brown. No points yet. Outside Murray. chance there to take the lead, but a miss. San Antonio leading. Wembanyama pass to Harper. Offline with a three. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Castle's checked in for Champagnie. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Up top, Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. Brown against Johnson. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
Yeah, that shot didn't stand a chance. Can't sleep on JV's monstrous reach.
That was just an off-balance, low percentage shot, especially with no room to operate.
Now here's Barnes. He had 9 points in his last time out. And the shot's good.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Nuggets trail by 3. Murray passes to Watson. Outside Brown. Denver moving it around. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Wembanyama double team. Here's Harper, defended by Brown. Here's Wembanyama. Brown grabs the board. The Nuggets have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Pass to Valanciunas. Shot from the low post is good. Valanciunas has got 8.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Nuggets fans, give it up for the Nuggets press squad. Okay, fans, it's time to get loud and proud for your Nuggets press squad.
And Denver making a change here. Jokic is checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Fox is checked in. Here's Murray. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Jokic with a screen on Fox. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Jokic with a screen on Fox. Murray passes to Jokic. And here's Brown. Outside Murray. To the wing, right side. And they pick up 2. He's got 14.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Assisted by.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. Jokic with a screen on Fox. Here's Murray. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track.
San Antonio leading by 3. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game. Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Watson. Outside, Brown. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 4. Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
Wembanyama, screen on Murray. Now here's Wembanyama. Denver grabs the miss. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Murray with it. Fox picks him up. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
Now here's Castle. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. From 7 feet. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Fox with speed. The rebound by Murray.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. Jokic in the post. Wembanyama on it. Jokic, good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. For the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon's checked in for Watson. Cam Johnson comes in for Brown. And Tim Brown's checked in for Jamal Murray. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. The NBA wanted to raise the stakes during the regular season. Mission accomplished. The Cup has been a hit with teams and their fans.
Yeah, team rivalries used to add drama to the regular season. Pacers, Knicks, Bulls, Pistons, Lakers, Celtics. But this tournament has added a whole new dynamic to get excited about.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Pass to Wembanyama. And the layup is good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second.
2 minutes.
Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Wembanyama, screen on Johnson. Back to Fox. Brown with a steal. Outside Hardaway. Back to Brown. Denver moving it around. Jokic finds Brown. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And while we have a moment, here's a good chance to bring up the top rebounders in the NBA this season. Victor Wembanyama, #1. 4th, Nikola Jokic.
This should be a lot of fun to watch 2 of the best rebounders in the league chase after the boards in this game.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for San Antonio. Fox outside. Wembanyama, pass to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama screen. Fox for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound #7 tonight. Brown passes to Hardaway. And here's Jokic, covered by Wembanyama. Rebound by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo outside. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Here's Jokic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The first free throw is good. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Castle on the wing to the paint. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on Jokic. 6 to shoot. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Hardaway against Fox. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about. Fellas, what's the energy like in the locker room when you're in a game like this?
Kenny didn't even have locker rooms when he played. He was shooting in peach baskets and riding his horse to the game.
Shaq, I'm not much older than you. I'm only 7 years older. What are you
Lies, Kenny. You're making this stuff up. Lies.
You know, I couldn't make this stuff up even if I wanted to. All right, now let's talk about our game, San Antonio in a competitive contest.
Yeah, they're playing as a team, working the ball around, rewarding guys for getting open.
I see this. Their scorers do a great job of working off ball. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Wembanyama out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
Fox against Murray. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's Jokic. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Rebounded by Denver.
Love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Gordon outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
Jokic passes to Murray. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Out to the right wing. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Gordon outside. Murray looking around. It's Jokic, high post. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Vassell finds Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Johnson. Three-pointer, Fox drains the triple. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Fox against Murray. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. They've really dominated the glass.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
First in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other. No individual agendas out there.
And they are number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Hardaway, the pass to Murray. Jokic, the screen. To halt the run. Oh, Murray rising up.
And look at this, guys. It was like once he was in the air, he was staying in the air. It was just incredible. What hang time.
Wembanyama up top. Fox outside. Takes one from 10 feet. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now. Murray passes to Jokic. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. The pull-up. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Gordon. It's good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Inside, Jokic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Going into the offseason, Clark, a priority for the Nuggets was adding depth.
Jokic himself bluntly made it clear that's what they needed. Denver was worn down by the end.
A different look for Denver. Tyson, he's checked in for Gordon. Watson comes in for Johnson, and it's Christian Brown in for Hardaway. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Tyson in at power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Tyson. And here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Denver needs to get off a shot. Fades and shoots. And it's Jokic missing.
Hey, give him credit. He tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. Good move. Bad result.
Wembanyama. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Going inside. Wembanyama against Jokic. Castle for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Castle comes in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. Antetokounmpo inside. Gordon's on him. Castle outside. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Hardaway, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Right side, Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. And here's Vassell from the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Now Jokic. Shoots it. Wembanyama rips down the board.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Right side, Wembanyama. Oh, it misses. Nuggets trail by 17. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Driving to the basket. Now Fox. Antetokounmpo with it. From 10 feet out. Gordon pulls it down. Antetokounmpo against Jokic. Here's Gordon. The 11-footer. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you know, you think about somebody who has flourished as a sidekick. That's Aaron Gordon. He's really found himself.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far.
Giannis.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian A.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Here with Brady. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at San Antonio. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Minnesota, 2 spots down.
I think for Minnesota, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's McDaniels at the 3. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
Wembanyama with it. McDaniels picks him up. The jump hook. Wembanyama, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing, but he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Vassell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And now Vassell knocking down a three of his own.
Outside Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 4 on the clock. Fires from way outside. Vassell grabs the board.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Back to Randall. Timberwolves mixing it around. Edwards, that's good.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Rebounded by the Spurs. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
McDaniels against Vassell. Castle, no one around him. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own three.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Edwards. From outside the arc, another miss by Minnesota.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And again, San Antonio turns it over. And a chance here to check out some stats for Anthony Edwards.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
San Antonio making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Edwards against Fox. Edwards inside. Blocked right out of the air and controls it.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 6 points.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. So the wing on the left. Tries the spin move. Good D by Giannis. San Antonio leading by 5. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Harper against DiVincenzo. Now Reed. McDaniels on the wing. He has yet to score. Over in the corner, Randall. And the three off target.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. And rebounded by McDaniel. Timberwolves trail by 5. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Giannis inside. He's defended by Randall. Giannis dunks it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Randall with the bucket.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Giannis outside. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Reed the pass to Edwards. Back to Reed. Over Wembanyama.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama. Massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. San Antonio leading by 7. Wembanyama, a screen on Clark. The wide open look here for Fox. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Clark for 3. Good D by Barnes. San Antonio's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points throwing up from outside here in the first. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Bones Highland is jacked in for Miller. Conley's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Fades. Outside Harper. From the arc. Highland with the rebound. And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for Minnesota. They trail by 7. Clark for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Timberwolves on offense. Conley up top. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Highland. Conley with the screen on Fox. Into the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And now a look at Victor Wembanyama here. His last 10 games have been exceptional. And, of course, he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. A free throw drops for Highland.
Guys, I think it's obvious. Bones Highland has talent on the offensive end as a scorer. But for this guy to really make it, he's got to find a way to be efficient and consistent.
Vassell, the pass to Barnes. Here is Harper. Right side, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Back to Fox. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Timberwolves making a switch. Randall's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 6. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin, back to you.
Hassan bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Conley dishes to Ingles. Clark outside. Randall down low. Barnes on him. They get it back. And another shot. And it's laid in by Randall. Randall's got 15 points.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Fox with it. Now defended by Gobert. And Wembanyama throws it down.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Randall outside. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs leading by 5. Wembanyama passes to Fox. And here is Vassell. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. And here's Harper from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota shooting a lonely 30% to start this game. Randall with the bucket.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Barnes outside. Pass to Harper. Wembanyama, a screen on Conley. Scooped up. The kick out to Fox. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Clark is out there with Conley. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Outside Harper. Johnson against Ingles. Nobody near Barnes. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Barnes has got himself on the board with 3 there. Took him no time at all on that one.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Barnes outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Randall with the ball. Put now by Barnes. Ingles can't get it to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Bounce pass Conley. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. Wembanyama against Randall. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. He had stolen by Ingles. Pass to Randall. The rejection by Wembanyama. Now here's Harper. Back to Barnes. Now Wembanyama. Defended by Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harper's shot's good.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
Conley, the pass to Ingles. Clark outside. Pass to Ingles. Randall from outside. Randall can't get that one to fall. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 3-point lead. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Offensive rebound. Victor Wembanyama.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Rebounded by Castle.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And here's Edwards from the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Johnson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Clark.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
Barnes against Randall. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Fox, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Randall outside. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
On the wing, Johnson. Outside, Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Edwards against Johnson. Randall a screen on Johnson. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Barnes. The kick out to Fox. To the inside. Shoots it up. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in for Mike Conley. Castle against Edwards. From 13, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
Pass to Randall. to the middle. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels. Giannis, he's checked in for San Antonio. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Edwards looking it over. Here's McDaniels. Nails the wide open jump shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Stolen by Reed. DiVincenzo against Fox. McDaniels outside. Randall a screen on Castle. Edwards, that's good.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Outside, Fox deflects the pass. Stolen by Reed. Edwards against Castle. Edwards kicks to Randall. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Spurs also with the sub. Johnson, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Antetokounmpo against Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Edwards, he is a cruiser.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Wembanyama outside. Here's Giannis. Wembanyama a screen. Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Timberwolves trail by 10. DiVincenzo with it. Still scoreless. Outside Edwards. Edwards on target. Drills it from way out there.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. McDaniels outside. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The Spurs second.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. And that one, good. Giannis has got 8 points.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. Lets it go from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low. Yeah, the defender all over.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Fox passes to Wembanyama. No good on that one. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against Denver. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Jacks up a 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 6. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Misses the 3. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this.
Let's wrap it up and get ready for your coffee fight.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. So what do if you're one of those teams down there on the bottom bunk?
First of all, Ernie, you never want to be on the bottom bunk. You know why? Because the guy climbs down and he steps on your arm and he's going. You've never been to summer camp, have you?
Yeah, as long as the bed made out of solid steel, you're all good down there.
No thanks. I'm sorry. I'll pass.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
This game won't stay close. They continue to shoot under 40%. Move the ball, man. Create high-quality looks.
They also miss some shots they normally make, so there's that.
And that's a halftime wrap.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
On the floor for San Antonio, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Wembanyama's out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Fox in at the 1. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Vassell, and it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight. Now DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. Edwards, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys?
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Down low. Castle on the wing. Fox inside the one. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
A huge fan of Fox's shot selection. Doesn't force anything. One reason why he's such a high percentage scorer.
It's good from long range.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis with the haymaker.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
McDaniels finds Randall. Inside, Reed. It doesn't go for him. Good defense by Wembanyama. Giannis outside. To the paint. Here's Castle.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Let's now give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for McDaniels. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's foul number 2 for him. Spurs leading by 11. Outside, out of the Antetokounmpo. Pass to Vassell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
He's off on the second.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Randall from outside. Wembanyama with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's on
an amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's defended by Randall. Tries from 10. Antetokounmpo, no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Now, Castle. McDaniels defending. Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo against Reed. It's stolen by Randall. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And Wembanyama throws it down.
I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Castle. Edwards. Pass to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Outside, Fox. Vassell outside. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Puts up a deep three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Reed with a screen on Vassell. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Fox goes in. Giannis outside. For three. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
How good was Zach? Helped the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Down low, here's Giannis. That one off the back iron and out. Timberwolves trail by 13. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 20. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Wembanyama, a screen on Randall. The kick out to Fox. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside Edwards. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And a fast break now for the Spurs.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Outside Edwards. And Reed has it in the corner. Randall finds DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Pass to Castle. His 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 15. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to McDaniel. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Joe Ingles comes in for Randall. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And San Antonio with the change here too. Harper's checked in. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Over Edwards. It's 1 on the clock. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Ingles with a screen on Fox. Edwards against Fox. Edwards, no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Edwards against Vassell. Conley, the pass to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Outside Harper. And here is Vassell. Here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Conley. He has yet to score. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Fox. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Shannon's checked in. From deep three-point territory, Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's to the middle. The kick out to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Conley. Wembanyama outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis, plenty of space. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Shannon. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th move.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. The Spurs also changing it up. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And Castle is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. The shot's good. Gobert's got 8 points.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Conley. Ingles with a screen on Harper. Conley kicks to Clark. And here's Ingles outside. Now here's Gobert. Conley feeling it out and stolen by Wembanyama. And here's Barnes for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Clark. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for Fox. On-court spots filled by Edwards and Randall. Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Always love the intensity you get from Dante DiVincenzo. This guy is always ready to force the issue.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
DiVincenzo has proven to be a guy, off the bench or as a starter, he will make an impact.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Giannis has got 21.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Barnes, who's checked in for the Spurs. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Barnes. Good on the triple. And the Spurs lead by 13.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Edwards kicks to Randall. Reed with a screen on Giannis. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Barnes passes to Giannis. Wembanyama, a screen. The drive by Giannis.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Outside Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Spurs leading by 15. Wembanyama driving. And here's Harper from the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Looking ahead to their next and playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Reed kicks to McDaniels. Antetokounmpo against DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama, a screen. Vassell, the pass to Barnes. Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
Randall outside. Back to Edwards. And that time, also a missed shot.
It's so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
There's another block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. Shot clock at 6. They could use a bucket. Can't hit that one.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Back to Wembanyama. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Timberwolves on defense. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama finds Castle from the wing. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Giannis against Randle. Reed with a screen on Giannis to stop the run. Randle no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Castle offline with his three. Castle's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Reed with a screen on Antetokounmpo, and there's the drive. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, Naz Reid has a power aspect to his game. Size, strength, the ability to score through contact.
Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal. But Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
And so it's San Antonio, easily taking this one, to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way. And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.